Hi students, how are you all? In the last session we have seen the new words, the summary of the lesson and the glossary meanings in the lesson. And in this third session, in this session we are going to see comprehension, correction of false statements and the correction of ticking the correct answers. In your textbook, page number 56 and 57, you can see this one, and in study materials you can see in page number 135 and 136. You have to do all the work that is given here in your study materials. Is that clear? First we will see reading comprehension, right? Choose the correct answers. First one, who was Andrew? Who was Andrew? Right? Options here: an 8-year-old child, test brother, shopkeeper, or a neurosurgeon. Which is the correct answer here? Which is the correct answer? B. B is the correct answer. He is Tess' brother. Second one, we don't sell miracles here. Who said these words? These are from your lesson, and we need to know who spoke these words to whom. We don't sell miracles here. Who said these words? Options: Tess, B. Andrew, C. Chemist, D. Armstrong. Who said these words? Chemist. These words are spoken by chemist. And C is the answer, right? Third one, the exact price of the miracle was A, dollar, B, 11 cents, C, $1.11, D, 100 cents. How much did it cost? How much did the girl have? How much did the doctor say that the exact price of a miracle? $1.11. C is the answer. First one B, second one C, third one also C. You have to do this work in your study materials only. Remember, all of you, right? Next, say whether the following statements are true or false. Give reasons for your answer. Correct the false statements. We have to state whether the following statements are true or false, right? We'll read the statements first. Andrew's parents had very little money. What is the correct statement? Is it true or false? See, is it true or false? Yes, Andrew's parents had very little money. They had very little money because they are not rich, they are very poor. First statement is true. Second one, Tess' parents were very poor. This is also a correct statement. Andrew's parents had very little money, and Andrew and Tess' parents are both the same because they are brother and sister. Tess' parents were very poor. Yes. Second statement is also a correct statement, right? True. Third, Tess' parents were not interested to take her little brother Andrew to hospital. What is the correct statement? Tess' parents were interested to take her little brother Andrew to hospital, but they had no sufficient money. They are interested, but they did not have sufficient money. So third one is a false statement. They are interested, but they had very little money. Andrew was seriously ill. He was seriously ill. Seriously ill means he was really very sick, and his condition was very worse that if he has not operated or underwent surgery, he could not live. That was worse was his condition. So fourth statement is a correct statement. Fifth one, Tess thought that a miracle was the medicine that was available in a medical store. When she heard her father saying to her mother that only a miracle could save their son's life, Tess thought that miracle was a kind of medicine because she was only 8 years old girl. She thought miracle would be like a medicine, and she goes to medical shop and all. We know what had happened in the rest of the story, right? This statement is also a correct statement. True, right? First one is a true statement, second one is also a true statement, fifth one is a false statement. They are interested, but they did not have enough money. Fourth one is also a true statement, fifth one is also a true statement, right? Next, tick the correct answers. Tick the correct answers. Answers are given here and questions are given. We need to tick the correct answer from the options given below. Here it goes. First one, I am sorry, the chemist said. I am sorry, the chemist said. Because the miracle the girl had asked for. Because the miracle the girl asked for. Option was not available in his shop, was very costly, was not a medicine. Yes, what is the answer here? C is the answer, because miracle was not a medicine. Miracle was not a medicine, right? Second one, Dr. Armstrong wanted, option A, to help the child, to collect a lot of money from the child, to make fun of the child. No, first one, he want after listening to the conversation between the chemist and this little girl, this doctor understood that this little girl's brother was very sick, and he thought of helping her. And in the rest of the story, how he has helped, he freely admitted that boy in the hospital, and without taking any money, he made that boy to get operated. The answer is Dr. Armstrong wanted to help the child. Option is A. Option is A, right? And in your textbook, 5 question and answers are there. 5 question and answers are there. Answer the following questions. First one, do you think Tess can buy the miracle with her savings? Why? Second question, why does the mother say that the surgery was a real miracle? Second question, this one. Third one, why did the little girl understand by the word miracle? Fourth one, what kind of a man was Dr. Armstrong? Fifth question, find out the words that have been used to describe Tess. Would you like to add some from your side? These 5 questions you need to write in your notebooks, all of you. All of you have to write all these 5 questions in your notebook, right? These questions answers are present. For this question, the answers are present in your study material in page number 136. If you don't have study materials, please buy from the school without fail. And all this work you have to, without fail, you have to do in your study materials itself. Understood? Right? Next, we are going to see the vocabulary which is present in your textbook in page number 57. In page 57, vocabulary. What it says here, read the following sentences. Tess heard her parents talking. She poured all the money on the floor. Her mom whispered, right? Her mom whispered, In the above sentence, the past forms of hear, pour, whisper are used to indicate completed actions, right? Write the past forms of the following verbs. Some verbs are given here. We need to convert this into past tense or past forms, right? What is the first one? Change. Change. What is the past tense of change? Changed. Change is the present tense. Changed is the past tense, right? Likewise, second one. Ask. Asked. Asked. Ask is present tense. Asked is past tense. Next, open. Opened. Opened. Next, fourth one. Move. Sorry, fourth one. Look. Look is present tense. Looked is past tense. Looked is past tense. Fifth one. Move. Move is present tense. Moved is past tense. Next, sixth one. Hesitate and hesitate. Same. In present tense also hesitate, past tense also it is hesitate. Next, last one, play. What is the past tense of play? Played. Played is the past tense word for play, right? Changed, asked, opened, looked, moved, hesitate, played. These are the past forms of the words that are given in your textbook, right? You know, regular verbs, the verbs that form their past participle with ed or ed are called regular verbs. The verb end with a vowel, only d is added, right? Example, only if the verb ends with vowel, only d is added. If it is not ended with if it is ended with consonant, ed is added. We'll see examples. Regular verbs. Regular verbs, if the verbs end with the vowel, then d is added. D is added. Example, advice. E, A, E, I, what are vowels? What are vowels? A, E, I, O, U. A, E, I, O, U. These are the 5 vowels in English, right? If any verb ends with a vowel, then D is added to it. If any word ends with a vowel, here we can see E, it is there in the 5 vowels. So what to this last word, what it is added? D is added. How? ADVISCD, advised, advised, right? And hope, hope. Here also we can say a vowel, so it ends with ed, right? Next, consonant EAD is added. Example, first one, clean, 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 ED, other than the consonant, right? Clean, it is not in the vowels, right? It is not in the 5 vowels, so it ends with ED. Second one, laugh, laugh, the last letter, it is not in the vowels, so ED, ED is added to this consonants, right? Right? Next, next, Y ends with Y. Y is removed and IED is added. IED is, if the verb ends with Y, Y is removed and IED is added. Examples? Examples? Apply. Apply. How it changes if Y is removed? ABPLI, applied. Y is removed and IED is added, right? Second one, cry. How it changes? Cry. Y is removed and IED is added. You understood? These are the examples for the verbs. The one with the vowel sound, D is added. With consonants, ED is added, right? The letters which are ending with Y, Y is removed and IED is added. These are the different types of verb forms, or the past tense of the verb forms that we can learn. Yes, is that clear? And in this session we have learned how to change the past forms of the following verbs into past tense forms, and we'll see the remaining in the next session. Is that clear, every one of you? Thank you.